thanks for joining me today. My name is Bob Ross, and my life began on October 29th in 1942. As a freshman in a school in Orlando, Florida, I dropped out to join my father as a carpenter. Unfortunately, I had an accident and the tip of my left index finger was cut off. At the age of 18, I joined the United States Air Force and was stationed in Alaska. 20 years later, I left the Air Force and was hired as an instructor for Magic Art Company by Vail Alexander, a German artist. Soon after I was hired, I left to start my own company. The Joy of Painting, my own TV show, started a conflict between Bill and I. Bill did not like that I was getting the credit for his wet-on-wet painting technique. For my time there in the Air Force, I used the landscapes that I'd seen in Alaska in most of my paintings. Before each episode, I would sketch a painting and put it behind the scenes, which enabled me to paint a single painting in the course of 30 minutes. After each episode, I would make a final painting. One day while I was out, a guy came up to me and told me that he was concerned that he wouldn't be able to paint alongside me because he was colorblind. After learning this, I knew that I had to do a painting in grayscale to prove to him that everyone can paint if they put their minds to it. Besides, you don't need color to make something beautiful. My show had gotten so popular that I had gotten over 200 letters every day. When someone who had regularly sent me mail hadn't sent me anything in a while, I would call and check up on them. Every night before I would record, I planned what I would say. By the time that 11 years had passed, I had successfully made 403 episodes of The Joy of Painting, and I definitely would have made more if I wouldn't have been diagnosed with a type of cancer called lymphoma. On July 4th, 1995, my body couldn't fight off the lymphoma any longer and I passed away. My body was buried in Woodlawn Memorial Park in Guelph, Canada. We don't make mistakes, just happy accidents.